Hey, beloved, how you doing? I'm hoping. I don't know what's going on. I must be getting the job done because they are messing with my internet connection. They are messing with just everything. Like I don't even know what's going on. I know I'm trying to do the Zoom. It's not picking up. I'm not trying to. I don't even know, beloved. And this is all, you know, so I don't know what's going on right now. Um, connected. Okay. Good evening, beloved. How are you doing? We trust, hope, and pray you have had a great day. 12-minute message, and we're not going to be 10th as we was last night and on not anti-Black History Month. I am not telling you not to celebrate the achievements of Africans who have existed here and have been used and abused and mistreated in the American diaspora. That is not what I'm saying. I celebrate them. I want to know, what is Black history to you? What are you celebrating? And tonight I want to know, why are you celebrating? Are you celebrating out of tradition, or are you celebrating because you know the truth? Are you celebrating because you don't want to feel left out? Or are you celebrating because you have some information, some wisdom, some knowledge and understanding, and know deeply why you are celebrating? Why are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? Why are you celebrating? Right? So that's the question. I don't say I told you not to celebrate, because I did not say that. We need to understand why we're doing stuff. We need to understand what it is we're really doing it. We need to understand who motivated us, what motivated us. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get you to think about. Because next week and the next following weeks, I'm going to make a lot of, I'm going to put up a lot of African American people and a lot of African people that I celebrate, who have made great progress. I believe has allowed us and helped us to make great progress. I'm going to recognize and acknowledge their contributions and achievements starting next week. However, I want to know what it is we're celebrating. Why you're celebrating? Why do you celebrate? Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Uncle Herman? How you doing, Miss Geneva? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I want us to understand. Can't connect to our service. Please check your network connection. and try again. I don't understand what is going on here. Join a meeting code. That's my meeting code. I don't understand what's going on. Join with video, I guess. I hope you all can see me and hear me. I'm trying to admit all. If it lets me admit, I'm trying to admit all. I'm sorry, I don't know what was going on with this. Hopefully I'll have it fixed. Hey Brad, for those of you who are going to be a part of it, the 7 o'clock hour, 7:15 hour, I'll post that up again. But yeah, so today I want to talk about why we celebrate. Why are we celebrating? Why are we celebrating? Why do you celebrate African History Month? Why do you celebrate Black History Month? If it wasn't this, if it wasn't socially acceptable, if it wasn't okay by our government, if it wasn't this month observation, would you take time to celebrate? Because let me tell you, the money and the financing that comes from, nobody makes more money during Black History Month than McDonald's. Did you know it was McDonald's who started, hey, how you doing, Sister Walker? It was McDonald's who started the slogan, hey, what's up, Brother Harper? Black 365. A Black person didn't come up with that. A Black person didn't come up with that. White marketing folk from McDonald's said, listen, let's celebrate Black 365. So why you celebrate? I want us to understand why we do stuff, because see, we as a people don't do certain things and do certain things. The things we need to do, we don't do, and we don't know why. The things we don't need to do, we do, and we don't know why. And the things we do, we just don't know why. We don't know if we're following truth or tradition. We don't know why we're doing it. Well, I'm doing it because they're doing it. Why you put up a history? Well, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. I kind of got discouraged because I had a lot going on, but I started decorating my front yard. I never decorated my front yard before until I moved into this neighborhood. Do you know why I decorated? Not because I don't like Christmas. I celebrate Christmas. It's what it is, or I acknowledge it is what it is. I do it because all of my neighbors and everybody in the neighborhood do it. That's why I do it. But I understand that that's why I do it. I acknowledge that that's why I do it. I admit that my neighbors know the reason why I celebrate, that I decorate my yard is because they decorate theirs. And I don't want to be left out. I don't want to look thing. But I know why. I'm not in any competition with them. They have 50 lights, I have 2. But I got something out there. That's why I do it. Because I really don't feel like going out there putting up all them lights, and I don't feel like going out there taking them down. I really don't want to be bothered with all of that. That's why I do it. So I understand why I do it. If I move to another neighborhood that they don't do it or not everybody do it, I'll be so happy. Because I didn't feel like doing that anyway. So I understand why I do it. Now, I'm not telling you how to defend why you do it. I want you to understand why you do it. I want you to understand. So I want you in your mind to say, this is why I do this. And I'm okay with it. Why do you celebrate? Because the McDonald's campaign, because McDonald's said, because a lot of people, if you're over 55, they didn't have Black History Month when you were in school because it didn't start till 1976. That's when Gerald Ford said, let's put it in school. So you didn't grow up in school with Black History Month program, especially if you were below Virginia. It was mostly a Northeast thing. So don't say, well, I've been doing it since elementary school. No, you wasn't. Because I didn't start doing it until 5th or 6th grade. So don't say that. I was 9, almost 10 years old. So that ain't why you doing it. Why are you doing it? Are you doing it because it is important to you? Are you doing it because you feel like it's significant? Are you doing it because you have people in your family who've made contributions, significant historical contributions to African Americans or to Africans living in the American diaspora? Why are you doing it? Let's stop doing stuff and we don't know why we're doing it. Let's stop doing stuff because we are following the crowd. Let's stop doing stuff because we don't want to be left out. Let's stop doing stuff because, and the only reason why is because it's popular and everybody else is doing it. Let's know the reason why we're doing stuff. Let's understand why we do it. Let's understand why we need to do it. If we have not yet achieved our goal, why do we need to stop in the middle of the race to celebrate? We haven't achieved our goal. What is our goal as African Americans? What do we want to see? Why do we celebrate? Why do we need to celebrate? And again, I'm not telling you don't celebrate. I'm not telling you not to acknowledge the contribution of Africans and the ancestors of Africans who were brought here. So let me say this. Somebody said, well, the reason why I'm celebrating is because we have so many doctors and lawyers and this and that now, and we came here, we were slaves. I said, no. We've been allowed to practice medicine again. When we came here, who they brought here were doctors, lawyers, teachers, community religious leaders from the tribes. That's who they brought here. They made them slaves. They wasn't slaves. Yeah, see, they made them slaves. They wasn't slaves. They were artists, they were intellectuals, they were philosophers. Right. They made them slaves. And so in making them slaves, they did not allow them to participate at all, other than through physical labor. They did not allow them to practice their arts and their skills unless it was to entertain or to help white people. Singing, dancing, working in the fields. So we've always been doctors and lawyers. We've always been teachers. We've always been artists. We've always been poets. So if you're celebrating because now we have so many, well, you should stop celebrating because we were always there. So that means you don't even know who came here. If you're Black and you think they bought slaves here, you're thinking the wrong thing. They didn't bring slaves here. They bought doctors. They bought lawyers. They bought medicine people. They bought teachers. They bought artists. They bought scientists. They bought mathematicians. They bought inventors. That's who they bought here. They made them slaves. So why do you celebrate? Do you know the full history? Do you know the full story? Because if you're celebrating only half of the story, Right? What are you celebrating? Again, don't say I said it ain't nothing to celebrate, because that's not what I said. Don't say I said, well, Willie Wade don't believe we should celebrate African American History Month. No, that's not what I said. Why we celebrate? Why you celebrate in the shadow of the Ku Klux Klan and the Proud Boys now? Why you celebrate? Why? Because the government said it's okay to celebrate? If it would cost you your life to celebrate and acknowledge the contributions that these people made, would you celebrate? If the government said anybody we catch with a dashiki to acknowledge the contributions of African Americans or Africans that we brought here and made slaves, if anybody do anything to acknowledge them, any Africans brought here, people of African descent who were brought here, who made contributions here, if you put up a poster or wear a shirt with their name on it to try to celebrate their contribution, we gonna put you in jail. Would you throw on that Martin Luther King shirt and march past the police station? That's my question. Why are you celebrating? Because see, if you wouldn't celebrate then you need to stop celebrating. Because you don't know why you celebrate. And celebrating ain't that important to you. It's not something you feel like you must do. That's what somebody told me. Well, I just got to do it. I said, wow, well, I just got to do it. And then I gave them that scenario. They said, well, I got to think about it. Then you need not celebrate. Why you celebrate? See, I know why I'm going to celebrate. I know why I'm going to acknowledge the people that I'm going to acknowledge. I know why I like them. I know why they interest me and they intrigue me. Nat Turner, Henry Harlan Garnett, just to name a couple of them. Marcus Garvey, I know why they interest me. I know why I believe and I'm certain they should be acknowledged and celebrated for their contribution, for what they pushed America to do. Why do you celebrate the people you celebrate? Because they gave us a list and said, now here's the ones that's safe and it's okay to acknowledge their contribution. Here's a list of the good Negroes. Here's a list of the now acceptable Negroes. Because there was a time Martin wasn't accepted. When he died, he barely had 39% approval rating among all people. So there was a time when he wasn't an acceptable Negro. Then came the Black Panther and the movement in Philadelphia called Move, and they said, okay, let's call these people back to the Martin days of marching peaceably and nonviolently. Why did they give us these people to celebrate? Why not give us the names of everybody who's made contributions, who's fought against the oppression and the oppressor? Why not give us all of those names? Right. Why are you celebrating? Why are some people on the list and why are some people not on the list? Why is it safe for your kid to do a report on this person, but it ain't safe or good for them to do a report on that person? So that's it. Why are we celebrating? Why are you celebrating? Do you fully understand what it is you're celebrating? Do you fully understand why you are celebrating? Tomorrow night, we're going to talk about who it is we celebrate. God bless you. Have a smile on you. I'll see y'all in about an hour. I'm going to get me something to eat. And I'll see you in about an hour for spiritual growth and development class. If you have not gotten the packet, Kingdom Life in a Fallen World, please email me at pastorwaypleasepray@gmail.com so I can email you a copy of it. All right. See you all back in about an hour. God bless. Heaven smile on you. And we will have the Zoom. We'll put up another link for Zoom. And Sister Hodges, I will also inbox you that link so you can inbox it to your sister. All right. All right. God bless. Heaven smile on you. See you in about an hour. Bye-bye.